it's 11 o'clock. Our resin's tacked off, gone hard in a few places. I've pulled up this base quite a lot. Pebbles and glass and aquarium gravel, which God knows, it looks like it's going to float, but we'll see. I've mixed up another 36 kilos of epoxy. So as you can imagine, that's a bit of coin there. I've made it very dark, because we want to try to get rid of these crystals and stuff. I'm actually going to be using about mostly 60 to 90 to get full coverage, but it is what it is. It does consume how much it's left in the sun, because she's got a sun. But we're doing all we can to minimise the impact, the financial impact. So you can see where we're up to. You know, you can see we're really starting to come up in the levels now. I mean, it's still a long way to go, but the further we come up, we got all this wood now, and really cool. So all around these beaches and bays, it's all going to be filled with sands. Lots and lots of sand work, so it's mostly a day and a half in sand work. Still got Ollie's table to do one more coat. Sorry, Ollie. That has to be delivered next weekend. Breakfast bar, hopefully one more day of hardening up. And then 2 days of sanding and a week of oiling. And then I'll deliver that to Wellington when I do Ollie's table. Oh, Galaxy tables over there. So yeah, we got a bit on. As you can see, the resin's flowed into these down here, you see. So yeah, just got to be, I might have to build some dams and that now, because I don't want this being just all dark blue coming up here. So I think I'm going to have to get a bit creative and start building dams. I kind of don't mind the look of the glass pebbles, to be honest myself. I think it adds a bit of pop to the table. But we'll see what happens. I don't like the blue chips down there. It looks like Department of Conservation has done a drop of their poison to kill our rats and everything else that lives. So I want you all to imagine that you're in a plane, right? And you're looking down at the ocean. No oceans are dead flat. They're not dead flat, are they? You can look down, you can see through the sea, you can see the shallows, you can see the channels, and you can see all the imperfections in the bottom. By putting on the glass bead and that in there, that's what we're doing. We're seeing the imperfections under the surface. But what we don't want to be seeing is glass beds. We don't want it looking too glassy, yeah? So what I'm doing here, because I'm such a talented young man, it's my humour, sorry, it's midnight, 12:30 at night, I'm getting tired. What I'm doing is I'm just going over and sprinkling sand over the top of all the glassy bits and in other areas as well, but mainly over all the glassy bits, and that's going to give them a nice coating. So when I come to do my next layers, it's not going to be all, you know, this purely shiny sort of stuff. Carry on. We're going to have a really nice sort of sandy sort of look to them. And the more I look at that blue gravel, the more I like it. I like that aquarium blue gravel quite close to the shoreline. So I think I'll be getting a bit more of that. It just adds that, you know, really nice sort of turquoisey sort of a look to things. Not worried about on there too much. Just really want to get the majority of all this pebbles with a good covering. To build up depth rather than spend tens of thousands of dollars on resin to get a very similar effect. I mean, like, look at that now, guys. So you imagine once all the beaches are done, turquoise waves crashing in the shoreline, volcanic bay over here, lava bay. God, she's gonna be a stunner. And this is, I've coated the pebbles with the sand, so when I come to do my next layers of blue, it's not gonna look so obvious. And yeah, it's going to look really cool actually. What else do I want to say? Don't know. Very late. Yeah, I just won't say anything. Okay. See you all in the morning. The only problem I have with doing my big pours like this is I can't sleep at night. I mean, these things are like my children. They're like my little babies still at home. And they fully consume me. I mean, like, fully consume me. But honestly, I'm getting too old to carry on making these big things. Anyway, guys, food for thought. Check on Sealavie Sunday updates and competition.